Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but that's actually what this video is about. I know I've been kind of MIA for over a month on here, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys an update in what's been going on. So let's do that. Okay, so first I want to say, I'm hoping that content is gonna start picking up again for me. And that I will start to actually post frequently again here on YouTube. If you don't follow my TikTok, I post more frequently on there than anywhere else. So go check out my TikTok. It's Chronically Nelly. And so wanted to lead with that. As well as this last month, there has been a lot going on. And some stuff I will go deep dive into, and some stuff I will just leave at surface level. So I'm going to start with kind of like deep dive stuff, kind of give like an update in what's been going on, especially with like my health stuff. So for what I'm aware of, you guys knew I had an appointment with a new primary care. That appointment went really great. It went really, really well. My notes really came in handy from the last video I'd posted. And honestly, I felt very seen and very heard. I received 3 separate referrals. I received a referral for physical therapy. I received a referral for a GI in Utah. And then I received a referral for the Metrodora Institute, which is a dysautonomia clinic in Utah as well. I go to Utah at the end of this month to go to the POTS clinic. And then next month, I go to Utah again for my GI initial appointment. So that is very exciting and very, very relieving to me because many of you know I have not had a GI following my care since, well, at least September. And so that has been huge for me and like very relieving for me. I am really trying to prepare for the POTS appointment since it's this month. And I will go into detail on that in another video of kind of what I'm trying to plan for and stuff. And then I also will make a video about traveling out of state for doctor's appointments because I don't live in Utah. That is going to be a road trip for us. And so that'll be a video. But that is a huge, huge update. So that is exciting. A huge reason as to why I've been MIA as well is I get married in 4 months. I get married June 25th of this year, and we are getting very close to my wedding. And so I have been putting a lot of focus on getting wedding stuff done, as that it's very important that I get specific things done. And so I have been really heavily focusing on that. I have almost everything done, which is so, so relieving and so exciting. And I cannot wait for that. And I can't wait to be able to share just all of that with you guys. I wish that I could post what my wedding dress looks like and all the alteration appointments, but I can't because my fiance is nosy and he will come on here and he will watch them and he will ruin the surprise. But I am very excited to be able to share that with you guys once we do get married. So, end of June, beginning of July, keep your eyes peeled for some wedding content. So that's exciting as well. And then another big thing that has really been keeping me MIA the last month is mental health. I don't say this lightly. I don't share my mental health online typically, or like ever to anybody, like not even my fiance, which I need to get better at. But I have been struggling. There has been a lot going on that has just really mentally hit me. And I will go more into detail with that as well. but also there is some surface stuff that I will not go into detail, just for privacy of me and my fiance and stuff with that. Us two are doing great. We are doing amazing. But we are struggling a lot with our relationship with his parents. And unfortunately, that has truly put a strain on me, like very, very much. And so I won't go into detail with it. But that has been like a huge, huge thing that we've been dealing with for the last month and for a while. And then as well as just what's been going on with my health and grieving who I once was, and stuff like that. Tomorrow, March 7th, will be a year since my body will have been permanently altered with a feeding tube in my abdomen. And that is incredibly difficult to wrap my brain around and kind of be like, whoa, that's insane. Like I still can't really wrap my head around it. So that has been taking a lot of my mind and a lot of my time, as well as just seeing people on social media getting better that have the same stuff as me, and them not having to rely on medical devices. I have found myself in a place of guilt. I feel guilty for being jealous. I'm obviously in a big place of jealousy of them. I'm happy for them, and I'm so like supportive, and I'm so happy and grateful for them. But for me, I am jealous and I am frustrated and I'm upset. And I have found myself truly just sitting with that feeling for very long, and it's caught up to me. And so that has just been very difficult. I have decided I'm going to pursue some therapy. I feel like it would be very beneficial, not only for just the fact that I am going through chronic illness, but honestly, I believe everybody should go to therapy. I think it'd be so great. Whether you have gone through traumatic stuff or not, therapy teaches you how to work through certain things. And then if you do have something traumatic happen to you, hopefully you don't ever have to deal with that. But if you do, then you know how to work through it. And so I have been looking around, and there's actually a therapist office that caters to Colorado and 2 other states. And they are therapists for people with chronic illness. And I think the big part of why I've been so hesitant to do therapy is because I don't want it to get pushed onto my medical care, because I have already dealt with the fact that that doctors specifically have been like, oh, it's in your head, it's mental, it's this and that. And I don't want that, but I do want my health to get better. I want my mental health and my physical health to get better. And I need my mental health to get to a point where I can feel like a person again. I don't feel like a full person. Especially in the last couple of days, I've just been really struggling really hard. And I feel really bad because I've been taking it out on my fiance, and that's the last thing I want to do, you know? But I am going to do therapy, and I hope that it helps. And I hope that I'm able to share my journey with it and share how it's helped me. And so, yeah. And I forgot another big update is I was approved for disability. I am so, I don't know. I have very big mixed feelings about being approved. It's insane to me. It's crazy to me that I am disabled, that I am legally found disabled by the state. But I am incredibly relieved that I am able to receive the resources out there now for both me and my fiance to help us live our life a little less stressed. And so I'm very grateful for that. But it's very difficult to be 19 years old and be like, wow, I am literally found disabled by the state. Like, that is a huge thing to accept and a huge thing to process through. And I was approved on, I think, the 19th of February, and I am still like, just like, whoa, you know? And so that's something that I'm working through and trying to process. But I'm very grateful for those resources, and I'm very grateful to be able to receive that. And so that is just another huge update for me. I am hoping that my life is going to start moving along more, especially with the nicer weather and me being able to go outside in the nicer weather because it's not freezing. So I'm hoping more regular content will come to you guys. If you have not checked out my TikTok or my Instagram yet, do so. It's Chronically Nelly. I'll link it in the description below. As well as I am starting a podcast. It's called The Chronic Community. So please check that out as well. And yeah, right now, I'd also like to share one of my things that I've just been repeating to myself lately. One of my favorite things to repeat to myself lately is, as Dory would say, just keep swimming. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep swimming. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time I post. Bye. I got some color back. She thinks so too.